Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is James Umoa, and I'd like to welcome you this afternoon to this social, fun-loving event. Without going too further, I'd like to introduce the President Moses to the opening ceremony. Thank you.
Hello again. My name is Moses. You all know me. But I have changed my title from this moment. So people look surprised that I'm announcing my title. I've become Pa Moses.
To the children.
Well, all right. Welcome to the first series of the Nigerian Senior Citizens Club events. So it's quite very intriguing to see all of you with this kind of weather, but you made it. So thank you very much. And I'm sure, as I said, this is just the beginning. We have a lot to enjoy together. And this first one is storytelling, and I'm sure you will enjoy it because it comes directly from you, and I want everyone to participate. So I will put the microphone back to the event coordinator to start the ball rolling.
Thank you, Pa Moses. It's a new title that he's got. Now, before we get started, I'd just like to let you know that, for safety and all, there's a toilet as you come in, and on the right side is the ladies, and on the left side is the men. The exit is here, one of it is here, and the main door, and that one is the emergency exit. We don't expect anything to happen, but it's just in case. You just take your time and just walk slowly. And just walk slowly. I mean, even though we say this is so formal, this is almost as informal and as casual as possible. And to get this kick, started, Jose, you have put these together. Tell us what this is all about.
Thank you, James. Thank you, Pa Moses. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming. Especially those of you who have come on time. Thank you very much. Others are still coming. Now, some of those things that we cannot control, and one of them is weather. As of this morning, we had 86 people booked. And I'm sure that the weather is part of this, why some of them are not here today. We are thinking, are we going to get 80, 100, 60? When we saw 86 booked, and we said, okay, factor in the Nigerian factor, some people will just show up. But also, apart from that, factor in the factor that booking online is not something that everybody can do. Some people who run into problems booking. I know some people who they booked, and then when I checked it, I found their name is not on the list, and I tell them, oh, you didn't book. He said, I booked. So we have to go through and book it properly. So having 86 confirmed booking means that we're supposed to be doing well, but then the weather came, and they say we're having the coldest weekend in 4 years in Nigerian. So I'm sure people who listen to the weather forecast will take that into consideration. But let's come to why we're here, the storytelling event. Some of you, especially people our generation, will have studied history in school. And how is that history compiled? It's usually through archaeological findings, and sometimes they go and look for letters that people exchange. People exchange their findings to be able to decipher what was happening in those times and build a history. And the current generation are lucky they have social media, everything there is stored forever, it's archived forever. But our generation did not have that social media. So we thought, let's start bringing our own history, events that happen to us, onto social media through events like this. So when we do this, and we have our able Lawrence here with the camera, there's another one here, eventually this will end up on social media. It then becomes part of the history of Nigeria. We're doing the people at home a favor by contributing to the history. Someday, some researcher is going to look for social media and find all these things we've done and use that to enhance or improve the history of Nigeria from a personal perspective. We're not looking at the negotiations about independence or the Civil War. No. What happened to you as a person? That's what we want to document, because that aspect of history is very important, but sometimes missed in the big picture. So we thought, if we do this, and if we succeed this year, then we'll do it next year. And hopefully, other communities will start doing that, so that there will be, in fact, not just hopefully, that if you do podcasting, find that there are now podcasts that specialize in storytelling. People then come together, they even pay money to go and listen to somebody tell a story about when they went hiking and had an accident. But this is our own lived history, not a made-up history. Our lived story, personal story. For example, I'll give you an example of the kind of stories we're looking for. We have 4 speakers. Let me start off. We have 4 speakers, but I add myself as half. We have 4.5 speakers. Myself, I'm the half one because I'm not on the list, but I'll tell a little half story to get it rolling.